question shows the line PQ and the line QR. The coordinates of P is 4,2, Q is 8,5, and R is 2,11. Find the slope of PQ. We can see it's sort of going upwards, which means from left to right, which means you're gaining height. If you're Super Mario and you're running along the ground, you'd be going upwards. So PQ is a positive slope, while RQ would be a negative slope because you're going downwards. We look it up and we go for the slope formula, which is y2 take y1 all over x2 take x1. What we're going to do is just going to leave the two minuses sign in here, and then we're going to label r1 and x1. So this one can be x2 y2 for q, x1 y1 for this. So we've put in y2 is 5, y1 is 2, and then x2 is 8, and x1 is 4, and we're going to get a slope of 3/4, which is what we're expecting. Okay, the next thing, find the equation of the line. So equation of the line PQ. Now what the rest of this means is that it wants equal 0 on the right hand side and it wants everything else on the left hand side. A, B, and C are whole numbers, positive or negative. So don't even concentrate on that part. Okay, my advice would be concentrate on what it's asking you to do here. Find the equation of the line. So you go to your notes on page 18 and you find the equation of the line. It's this formula here. Now, it means choose any point on the line you want. You can either choose P or you can choose Q. We'll choose P because we used it as x1, y1 already. So x1, y1 would be 4,2. That's the point on the line that we're looking for. And the slope we know is 3/4 because we got that in part 1. So we're just going to insert this in to the following, and we're going to get y. Now we know that y1 is 2, m is 3/4, and then we have x, take away x1, which is x minus 4. Cross multiply up to 4, we get 4y minus 8 equals 3x, take away 12. We're going to bring it all to one side, and we're going to get minus 3x plus 4y, and it's going to be minus 8 and plus 12, because the minus 12 moves from the right to the left, which is going to be a plus 4, and that's equal 0. You can have that answer there, or you can multiply both sides by minus 1, and you can have this answer here. Now, if you're reading the answer, the reason why I moved everything to one side is you can see the equal 0 part at the top of the question. Here it is here where I'm circling. I want the equal 0 on the right hand side and everything else on the left hand side. Okay, and that's it. Now, C, write down any line perpendicular to PQ. So PQ is 3/4. And what you do is, that's a positive fraction. Anything that's perpendicular to a positive fraction has to be a negative fraction. So you get your original slope, you turn it upside down, and you change the sign. And that there will give you a slope perpendicular to 3/4. Find the area of the triangle PQR. So let's go back up to PQR. Okay. I'm just going to write in these numbers here. So PQ, P is 4,2, Q is 8,5, and R is 2,11. Now, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a picture of this, like so, and I'm going to transfer it to the page we're using right now. Okay, that's it there. Now, there's a formula in your notes. Okay, hopefully I can get it here. Okay, let's try this again. Nope, doesn't want to paste for me at all. Cut. Paste, here we go. Okay, now here's our triangle here. Now, what we generally do with questions like this is we generally move, so you're given a formula and your formula is A equals area of your triangle is a half, x1, y2 minus x2, y1. Now you notice that you're only meant to choose 2 points. You're meant to choose an x1, y1 and x2, y2. It only goes up to 2, which means you're only using 2 points. but yet I have 3 points here. So the goal is to change one of the points to 0, 0. So we're going to change 4, 2 to 0, 0. The way we change 4, 2 to 0, 0, you can change any of the points to 0, 0, by the way. I just decided to choose 4, 2. Now what happens is, to change 4 into 0, I add minus 4 to x. And to change 2 to 0, I do minus 2 to y. This moves one of the points to 0, 0. Now I have to move the other 2 points in the same direction. So see 2, 11. If I take away 4 from x, so 2 take away 4 is minus 2. And I take away 2 from y, which turns it into 9. Okay. And then on the last one, we have 8, 5. Okay. And what happens to 8, 5 is we take 4 away from x and it becomes 4. We take 2 away from y, it becomes 3. Now all of a sudden we have 3 points to choose from, point 1, point 2, and point 3. Now the deal is you never choose 0, 0. 0, 0 is never the one that you choose, and you choose the other two. So we'll call this one x1, y1. We'll call this one x2, y2. And what we're hoping is we'll get an answer of 21 when we do this correctly. So it's going to be a half. And then we're just going to fill in our numbers like so. And what we're going to get is x1 is minus 2, y2 is 3. Then we're going to get x2 is 4 by 6. Throw all this into the calculator, so we can do a half if you want. We can just do, what's it, minus 2 times 3, minus 4 times 6, or sorry, 4 times 9. We get minus 42. Now, these two vertical lines here and here means that your area cannot be negative, it has to be positive. So realistically, you're doing half of 42, and half of 42 is 21 square units. Okay.